your path's colder. You won't be the only one to cross over. Got time for a grab motion. Gonna elevate and leave them out, cause I got the final boss glow up. Bad like I'm on that Oscar, bro. Gonna hold that loss on ya. Thinking that I was never enough. What's going on, DSG? It's your boy Darrnell Bradley back at y'all another video. Today we've got These Superheroes Are Murderers over here on Cool Uno's channel. Was peeping the thumbnail, and well, the crazy part is we got the Powerpuff Girls. You know what I'm saying? So I got some explaining just a little bit. Like Optimus, obviously we've seen him rip out mechanical guts, you know what I mean? But we gonna see what happens here. So be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that there social media. We need that ain't further ado. 3, 2, 1, click.
Alright, so I was watching
Also
that
got
new Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man trailer, and my phone froze right here, and I'm like, dang,
I was ready.
That's a little crazy.
But I was on with the trailer, boy. Let's go.
Crazy, is it not? And what's worse, man,
I think like since Deadpool and Wolverine just came out, there's like this promo thing that's showing like all like the new stuff for 2025 and and that was up there.
And once my phone unfreezes, the damn brick explodes on bro's temple. And I'm like, no way, bro is not deceased.
That's
but
a body.
This just got me thinking to how superheroes be like, nah, I don't kill. And then,
bro, them just facts. Superheroes be like, nah, I don't kill. I don't care what nobody say. The Ben Affleck Batman, he got bodies. He caught bodies. But all right, let's go.
And leaving
Baba Booey
like this. Talk about, nah, he not dead. He just knocked out a little bit. Like my brother in Christ. Any other day of the week, that brother would be sitting at the pearly gates. Like,
see, that's what plot armor. Y'all think plot armor is just so the main character doesn't die or things like that? No. It's so that they don't have to bend their morals either.
nah, man, these superheroes is thugs. And I got a couple examples to show y'all just to prove my point, man. First, we starting off with these 3 hoodlums, these 3 hooligans, the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, God.
I know y'all remember that time.
Yeah, but they be going jump like... The thing is, like, Mojo Jojo, he ain't even got, like, no superpowers, right? He just in the mechanical suits. And they be, on God, when he out of his suit, still jumping that nigga like crazy.
The Powerpuff Girls broke into prison and beat the living hell out of Mojo Jojo. I mean, goddamn, look at this frame. Whole ass foot and mouth.
Crazy.
Nobody deserves whole foot and mouth while you beating their ass. And after they finish,
only partial foot. This is the toes.
Nasty ass pots and pans, the mitts, the glove, whatever you want to call it, onto Mojo Jojo. They cracked little bro's helmet, got his brain on the concrete. Brain on the concrete. Like, look at me, look at them, and then look at Mojo Jojo's brain in the concrete and tell me that this nigga is not dead. Brain on the concrete, and you want me to believe Mojo Jojo is not deceased?
Well, I mean, like, that ain't the first time his brain been on the concrete, if we're keeping it real, you know what I'm saying? They done beat that nigga brains out like so many times, bruh. But yeah, it's different when people like break into prison to jump you. When superpower beings break into prison to jump your unsuperpowered ass, like it's a whole different kind of what the, you know what I'm saying? But all right.
You mean to tell me Mojo Jojo's not looking up at the Powerpuff Girls? Because let's face it, bro is not going to heaven. Like, damn, that ass beating was crazy. Whole brain on the concrete, and you want me to look at the Powerpuff Girl like, yeah, those are some stand-up superheroes. But this ass beating in particular from the Powerpuff Girls onto Mojo Jojo felt like there was a little bit of rage into that. So I was like, damn, what did Mojo Jojo do to make them niggas mad? So I watched the whole episode, and they got Mojo Jojo's brain spilling out of his noggin onto the ground.
For why?
Over some goddamn candy.
Well,
but wait,
they are children. So probably why they shouldn't be saving the day before bedtime. Yeah.
It gets worse. Because at the beginning of the episode, the Powerpuff Girls, they save the city. They do their whole hullabaloo. The mayor gives them candy, and them girls is basically high out of their minds. They want more candy from the mayor, but the mayor's like, y'all only get a piece of candy when y'all save the day. So they fly back home, and now they're just fiending.
So they beat that nigga. I remember this now. Oh my goodness. Girls was fiending.
Wait for a call on the phone and nothing happens. So you know what they do? These delinquents, these thugs, these ruffians, they find Mojo Jojo and they propose a deal. This deal is, You get to destroy Townsville, we put you in jail, we break you out, we do this whole song and dance all over again. Now, it's not like they're going easy on Mojo Jojo, man. They're beating his ass each and every single time. Over some goddamn candy, by the way. And chat, guess how many times the Powerpuff Girls did this whole song and dance with Mojo Jojo? Don't worry, I'll give you a little bit of time. They did this 21 times.
Bro, what you know about it, bro? That's the candy game. Hold up, bro. This man over here talking like he don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's that when it comes to the candy game, bro, everything go. You remember Riley, right? And the chocolate, it go there sometimes. Difference is they have superpowers. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. People, you know what I'm saying? People without powers getting jumped by people with powers. Little children like in Boondocks. Yeah, the Boondocks. Like grown people airing out at children. You know what I'm saying? It's the candy game go crazy, bro. You gotta know.
They beat this nigga's ass, broke him out, and put him back in jail 21 times. Now there very well could be many more times that we didn't see, but at the very least it's 21. And that's still an egregious ass number. Like, is this the same day? Did this happen over a short course of time, bro? Is this like a week span? Like, how long did y'all do this? I'm not giving these hood rats the benefit of doubt, man. I'm saying they did this all in a day. Not only did they enable Mojo Jojo to start messing up their town, but they took their anger out on bro over some goddamn candy.
The game,
and the mayor's not saving any of this. He enabled the Powerpuff Girls crazy style. And then Mojo Jojo gonna shed a tear and Blossom gonna be like, look at what we become, what you've become. And Blossom gonna be like, look at what we.
Bro, how often does Bubbles look like she more off a perk than Buttercup? Let's go.
Become what you've become, nigga. This is who you've always been. And I can make this a whole video about the Powerpuff Girls being insane murderers. I mean, just look at how Bubbles is carrying Mojo Jojo to the mayor. You're telling me bro's not dead? Like, there's no way bro's not dead. They swapped his body out with his cousin next episode or something, because there's no way. And while you're at it, go ahead and lock the Powerpuff Girls up with Mojo Jojo too, man. They asses need hard time. Now, next up on the chopping block is...
See, they need that underwater prison that they got in the MCU. That's what they should have had, because they're wilding. Like I said, since they're children, they probably shouldn't be in any of them situations anyway, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Freaking elementary school, bro.
It's kind of 3 entries.
At least Spider-Man was in high school.
Game. And that's Insomniac Spider-Man, specifically Spider-Man 2. Now, first off, it's going to be a little different, because not only am I blaming Spider-Man, Peter Parker, Miles Morales, I'm blaming you, because I'm going to play this clip, but I'm going to be watching you the whole time, because I know some of you sick freaks be doing this.
I never played these games, so let's go.
Spare time laughing, chuckling. And y'all over here just be juggling a dead man's body. And for what? That's how you get your sick kicks.
Hey, on Devil May Cry time, bro. They're going for style points. Come on now.
Brother, you do this sick, nasty ass work. At the 14-second mark, bro is cooked. Matter of fact, at the 14-second mark, you crippled bro, and now you're bullying him. You're an ableist. Congratulations. You feel good about yourself?
Crippled him, and he's an ableist? More like a disableist. Sorry.
Now let's talk about some of these finishers, bro, because Peter and Miles be doing these niggas dirty, man. Like, peep this one. Peter jumps in the air, slangs this nigga up into the air, webs himself through them, drop kicks them as hard as he can in their goddamn chest. But hold on a second, he's not done there. His ass jumps off of their body, webs their chest, does a full 360 and slams their ass on the ground.
Yeah, that is murder. I can't really. There's nothing to really defend, you know. And because your style points, it look fly. You gotta look fly. But yeah, anywhere else, them's is bodies. You don't get to triple web sling, kick a nigga, then slam him on the floor like that, and have him survive. That's not how that's supposed to work. But all right.
But look at that goddamn bounce, nigga. You're dead. And it's not like his body fell some high distance to where it warranted a bounce. Even then, that's still a little crazy.
No, that just means, now, obviously, you fall from a certain height, your body will bounce. You die. If you hit the ground hard enough for your body to like bounce for real, that's rats for you. And he wasn't anywhere near high enough from where he hit the, well, I guess ceiling, not ground, but where he hit that roof for his body to bounce, which means that he was thrown down with so much force that it was as if he fell from a really high building. That's a body. That's a body. All right, let's go.
He bounced because his body got through as hard as it could at a goddamn floor. There's no walking this off in the hospital. Brother, you're a goner. But take a look at this finisher, right? Peter kicks bro up into the air. Okay, that's cool. Oh, wait a minute. Why that back turn? And then he kicks them as hard as he can in they goddamn spine? I mean, turn that nigga's spine into a C. You done kicked him so hard. Now peep this one out, bro. Peter
YMCA, sorry.
just swiftly scoops bro up into the air. But now that they're 15 feet up.
Now see, I'm this guy, right? At this time, I've lost all control of bodily functions in midair. Because not only this Spider-Man, whatever the fuck this is, and I'm questioning things. Because I'm in the air. I might not even know that these are metallic. I might have just thought that this man sprouted for real spider legs. And yeah, it's just all bad for me here.
Up in the air, he punked bro's whole entire face and just slams him head first onto the ground. There, he punked bro's whole entire face.
Here's the thing. We've had our talks about you get your face palm, you lost the fight. It is another thing entirely when someone uses the face palm to end the fight. Like, you understand? You gotta listen. You get your face grabbed, the fight is technically ended right there. Now, but it can still go. You know what I'm saying? That's just because somebody do that to you in a fight, you just lose. We've been over that. But to use that to actually end said fight, oh shit. You might as well pack it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. You gotta leave town. You gotta leave the country you in, to be honest with you. You might have to find a way off the planet, because that's crazy. All right, let's go.
And just slams him head first onto the ground like that nigga's gone. Oh, but I'm not done, man. Miles, bring your ass here. Your ass is a murderer too. I mean, just look at this, bro. Kamehameha to the chest. Not only Kamehameha to the chest, it lifted bro's ass up into the air, but Miles was not finished there. Web slung to that nigga, grabbed him by the chest and threw him down as hard as he could on the ground. I have no idea who.
Yo, I'm sorry. Sometimes the move is so fresh, you gotta do it. I'm like, yo, I don't know what else. Sometimes it looks so good, you gotta do it. Fuck, you might have to do it twice. You gotta hit him once and then beat up the corpse. Hey.
Surviving that, bro. I'm pretty sure that Kamehameha killed him first. And then let's take a look at this one, bro. Miles kicks bro up into the air, jumps on top of him and paws. Look at this friend. My brother in Christ, this is pure electricity gonna get dumped on this nigga. Who's surviving that? This is like getting struck by lightning 5 times consecutively. Okay, this one's not as bad. He kicks bro up into the air just like he did in the other one. Starts charging up his venom lightning and oh, nah. He has the cat Spider-Man be an accessory to murder. And then Miles Morales be like, hee hee ha ha, look at my fuck ass haircut under this mask. Like, who is this murderer for real? And I haven't even began to talk about Venom suit Spider-Man. And
like, yeah, that's not a hero. That's not a superhero. You get the Venom suit, you are immediately labeled anti-hero or villain. That's it. That's all you get.
Miles and Peter's tag team finishers. And I don't know which one to start off with first, because finishers aside, Symbiote Suit Spider-Man was borderline just killing niggas in the main game. But the way Peter and Miles be doing these niggas in these tag team finishers is damn near as egregious. So I decided I'm gonna start off with Symbiote first. It's not a finisher, bro, but it's a cutscene. Just peep this.
Chapel, quick. That was fun.
all that hands up shit. I know what I did. I shot an arrow at this murderous ass nigga. Am I gonna die? Yep. Am I gonna run? Absolutely. What else am I gonna do? I'm not going back with my hands up. I'm not gonna make it easy for you. You gonna have to work for your meal. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, see, he'd have had to come after me and round that whole corner to do that.
That wasn't me. You should ice that.
Peter looked bro dead in his eyes after he committed attempted murder on his ass and said, "You should ice that. I beg your pardon." That nigga Pete went off the deep end, but that's enough of the cutscenes, bro. Let's talk about these finishers. First one we talk about is that mean ass 3-piece combo he be giving the niggas, dog. I mean, just look at this. I felt like I was getting hit through the screen. Bro got sent flying back so hard he knocked the nigga behind him away. And you're telling me he's not cooked? You're telling me
I'm gonna hit you with him. That's what we doing. You keep talking. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with him. That's what I said.
Didn't crack nor puncture ribs, organs, lungs, bro. That brother is a goner. And then we got this one.
I like how he had something for ribs and organs, and then lungs was just, well, it was food ribs.
And you're telling me he's not cooked? You're telling me he didn't crack nor puncture ribs, organs, lungs, bro? That brother is a goner. And then we got this one. Bro does a little slide, encapsulates their whole head with the symbiote, and slams them on the ground. But
you see what's so fucked up about what I just saw? Well, you gotta, okay, it could be fucked up or it could be like a mercy thing. You know what I'm saying? At least you didn't see the ground coming. You know what I mean? You got some rough estimates by how you being swung around and real quick time to think about how much it's gonna hurt. But I say all in all, you know what I mean? Quick, potentially painless. Yeah, actually, you know what? I take it back. Not potentially painless, because since your head is in the venom thing, what he just grabbed you in, it has the most protection. So you're going to feel all of that because your brain and everything is fine, but you just got your entire body paralyzed against the ground frontward. That's insane. But all right.
Pause. Zoom in a little bit. Y'all see that? That's the ground cracked off of this nigga body getting chunked into it. I'm going to say it again. That is the ground cracked after a nigga's body got chunked into it. Now, believe you me, I don't think using a nigga's body like a damn sledgehammer to crack open some concrete would mean that said person was alive. The force at whence you would have to throw said person to crack.
No, I mean, you gotta, my nigga about to, he gotta hit them death battle calculations for his shit.
Crack open concrete would not leave them alive. And you expect me to believe that bro just got up after this, went to the bar, and threw a couple of brewskis back? Nah, that nigga dead, bro. I got one more and you can move on to the tag team finishes. Now, just watch this last one, bro.
Me and him have some unfinished business.
Do I have to say anything? This nigga's head bounced off the concrete like a basketball. He is cooked. If Dick Grayson could get hit in the back of the head and do a little whoa, fall down and hit the back of his head on the smallest pebble ever and die, you expect me to believe full force knocking the nigga brain into the concrete like a basketball and they're walking that off like it was nothing? Nah, brother. Throw that nigga Peter in Rikers with the same criminals he locked up. Cause this is rigged.
Bro, you know, in any of these verses, I don't think they want to do to these super niggas is lock their ass up. But at the same time, they ain't trying to fuck with all the super niggas, you feel me? That's what I gotta do, connive and shit, like ruin people's reputation before they go after you. Because they know if they just go after you, then it's raps.
Ridiculous. Now, there's a lot of tag team finishers in this game. Some with Miles and Black Cat, some with Peter and Harry, some with Miles and Yuri, some with Peter and Yuri. But the ones I'm talking about specifically are the ones where it's Miles and Peter juggling niggas for no reason. Imagine you're just committing crime, right? Regular day of stealing. You see red and blue Spider-Man pull up like, wow, well, I'm probably finna get my ass beat. Might as well go ahead and take these lumps. He slides under you. You're like, okay. I see what's about to happen. And then Black and Red Spider-Man pulls up and uppercuts you with the nastiest lightning uppercut you've ever seen in your life. Now you're in the air not knowing what the hell is going on. The other Spider-Man pulled up out of nowhere and now I'm 14 feet up into the air. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot. Red and Blue Spider-Man jumped up in the air too.
Alley-oop.
Oh, I see what's going on. As he webs you up, pulls you towards him and kicks you in the gut as hard as he can. Guys, what did the two of y'all need to do that for? Y'all.
These niggas hitting Thanos combos on civilians. They over here hitting niggas like they fighting Thor. Why?
Did not need to do any of that, brother. I promise you, one of you was just enough. Or imagine this, you're going to go punch Red and Blue Spider-Man, but you get kicked in your head crazy style. He then webs you in the chest, pulls you close to him like Scorpion. You're like, oh, okay, I see what's about to happen. I'm about to get knocked out, laid on my ass. But then you just feel you got tired anyway. Ankle. Like, wait a minute, how can he web me on the back of the ankle and he's right there? And now you're hoisted up 10 feet in the air because both the Spider-Man done launched your ass in the air, getting ready to drop you down with the might of Thor's hammer. And look at you, laid out on the ground, knocked out. Got jumped by two niggas that had no business jumping you. You're just a regular.
That part, bro. Imagine you yourself. This may be extreme, but imagine you yourself, right? In the Marvel Universe, MCU. And you decide to do some debauchery. You know what I'm saying? You're breaking the law. You know what I mean? All of a sudden, it's just little you. So you rob bank. Whatever. Not rob bank. Like, something that still got you by yourself. Rob an ATM. Yeah, ATM, yeah? All of a sudden, Thor and Iron Man whooping your ass like, I'm not saying that they was doing something like that. I don't know what they was doing, but it's the census of superpower people jumping civilians. It's gotta stop. We gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this.
Regular goon, but that's really about all the Insomniac Spider-Man murders I can say that he's committed. And I feel like I've talked about bro long enough, so let's move on to something else. Now, I love my son, Daredevil, greatest superhero of all time. But in episode 2,
Daredevil ain't never gave, did he?
This nigga Matt
dropped. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I remember the whole series when it was him and Punisher. He kept having to try to stop Punisher from killing people. All right.
A fire extinguisher from the very top floor all the way to the bottom floor on this nigga's noggin. Now, if you told me right then and there that bro died, I would have believed you.
Hell yeah.
Or if he survived, I still would have believed you either way. It doesn't stop there.
I would have needed proof of life. I see you dropping a fire extinguisher. Floors above a nigga, smack him on the head. I am not going to assume they're just alive.
Matt and Claire drag this nigga to the rooftop, string his ass up. Matthew starts beating the piss out of bro, interrogating him Batman style. And then Claire's like, hey, stab this nigga in the eye. Like, are we being dead ass here? But we're still not done with this nigga because Matthew pushes this nigga off the building into a damn dumpster. And bro had to use his super duper hearing to check and see if bro's heart was still beating. And luckily for Matthew, it was, bro. But any other nigga, any other day is taking all this damage done to them, getting dropped off a building and dying. Matthew, I love you, brother, but you're a little cuckoo. But that's really all for Daredevil. Let's go.
Homie, heart would have gave the fuck out. You feel me?
Go on to an honorable mention before we get to the last person for the video. And this honorable mention is Optimus Prime. Now, Optimus isn't a superhero, nor is he a nigga that doesn't kill. But I'm just mainly talking about bro be saying
freedom is the right of all sentient beings.
Rip the fallen face clean off. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Decapitation. This is the same movie he said that speech, by the way. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Decapitation. This is the same movie he said that speech, by the way. Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. I'm gonna rip your face off with hooks.
Well, I mean, like, I'm trying to see your angle, bro, but I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? He said, freedom is your right. He ain't do shit with their freedom. If anything, he set them more free. You know what I mean? He doubled down on some freedom. Look at all that freedom. Look at that. Hold on. Look.
That speech, by the way.
Freed that nigga head from his shoulders.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. I'm gonna rip your face off with hooks.
Freed one half of that nigga face from the other half of his face.
Freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Cuts lockdown in half from the...
You free one part of the body. That's a whole. You see, that's what you just seeing it from a different angle. It's all about freedom. This is all about freedom.
Bottom up to the top. top down.
Look at that. Look at that. Free. One half free from the other. Freedom.
Like, this nigga's a psychopath, and I'm just talking
He holding true to his shit.
about the Bayformers movies, man. Do y'all not remember the way he was flicking niggas down in Transformers 86?
Freedom.
I know the Viacons we talk about Optimus Prime and Transformers Prime like he is King Von. Also, a more recent example is how he was doing niggas in Transformers 1. Bro, transformed mid-air, twisting a nigga's body off until they died. Like, this is a psychopath to the bone.
Style points.
But that's really all I really wanted to talk about for Prime. Let's go on to our
I saw nothing but freedom. Homie was a patriot.
final entry in this video, and that is the Batman. Now, I was just gonna go over a bunch of Arkham Batman clips, but I'm really not gonna do that. So here's this clip to sum up Arkham Batman.
Like, Batman, I be looking at Batman like, yo, you ain't never, like, fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll push the line. You won't kill, but he'll push, break bones, all that shit. Like, you ever just by accident, you know what I'm saying? Like how he dropped the dude off the roof. Was it Falcone? Whatever? No. But he was like, oh, this ain't high enough to kill me. And Batman was like, I'm counting on it, and dropped him and fucked his ankles up. Like, what if dude, like, fidgeted, whatever, and went upside down, let on his head? You ain't never had no shit like that happen to you? Know what I'm saying?
Where is he?
He's gone to see the little man, the Penguin. He supplied the safe houses for the attack. The Knight's gone to pay him for his services. That's it. That's all I know. No! No more! I remember! No! Please! No!
Remember something else?
He uses a refrigeration company as a front. The trucks distribute weapons throughout the city.
What's it called?
North Refrigeration.
Thank you.
Now,
before you get into it, sometimes you need answers. And whereas you may not want to kill said individuals, you still need said answers. So therein lies an impasse to where Batman sees it. I cannot kill you. It's against my code, my creed, you feel me? But my code and creed ain't say nothing about up to point of death. There's a lot of wiggle room.
the version of Batman I wanted to talk about today is a newer iteration, and it's absolute.
What about when Bruce's dad was Batman? That motherfucker, he was a murderer for real. I've seen things about this one, but I'm not too versed on this Batman.
But before I talk about bro's attempted murders, let me get the glaze off my chest. This is the coolest nigga all time. I mean, like, look at this. That big ass mangled bat symbol on his chest is just an axe, bro. Like, what are we doing here, man? Also, let's just talk about Bruce Wayne in this universe for a second, bro. Look at this big buff ass nigga. What does he need a suit for, man? This is like if Z Broly pulled up wearing armor. You don't need that, bro. There's nothing on your body you need to protect. I could crack a bat upside bro's skull right now, and he'd be completely fine. I think the bat would take more damage, matter of fact. But now that I popped that off, I just gotta say, this nigga's a lunatic. Batman in this universe is broke, got no money, and decided, yeah, I'm gonna start killing niggas. Which I think is even more crazy, because regular Batman in most comics and movie iterations, it just looks like he be dead ass be killing people. But I saw this Batman pull an axe out of his chest and cut a nigga's hand off. What do you need that for, brother? And it don't help.
My nigga, you said you seen him take the axe out, cut a nigga hand off, and then you asked what he need to axe for. To cut niggas' hands off! You know what I'm saying? All that dick, duck, dodge shit, miss me with that. You know what I'm saying? That iteration of Batman, ain't about all that, I'ma dodge this. I'ma just take care of the problem. With no hands, can't shoot shit. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem solver. Let's go.
Help that this nigga's big ass stature does not hinder his flexibility, because how did this big ass nigga do this kick right here, brother? Batman in this issue was fighting this gang called the Party Animals. Just a group of niggas going around killing niggas in Gotham. Sounds completely normal. Tell me why. This nigga's Batmobile, it's death on wheels, bro. This is the Tonka truck.
Bro, that shit came straight out of Twisted Metal. Yo, yeah, they need that on Twisted Metal, bro.
He be talking about in his music, brother. Who are you fighting that you need to pull this out on them? Not only that, bro can pull out the little bat ears on top of his
Pull that shit out for no reason, just cuz.
body and stab niggas with them. In the comic, Alfred was like, you make these cuts so brutal, but yet you are missing every artery. Nigga, you expect me to believe that? This ain't a doctor's scalpel he's using. It's not a butter knife. These are trench daggers he stabbed this nigga with. You're expecting to be like, oh yeah, no, he's completely fine after that. Nah. Like, who is this nigga Batman fighting in this universe for him to need axes, a goddamn building for a Batmobile, and knives? Is this nigga finna fight
First of all, you said he was broke though, so how you even get the Batmobile?
Darkseid his whole damn run? But other than that, that's really it. Also, Absolute Wonder Woman, Diana, why do you have that big ass sword for? I haven't read issue 1 for Absolute Wonder Woman or Absolute Superman, so I'm gonna get to those. But that big ass sword on Diana is crazy. I know she's gonna start killing niggas.
Bitch said,
But other than
"Bunkai."
that, that's really it. That's all for the video. Moral of the story is, go see a therapist. That might solve a lot of your issues. But other than that, if you like, comment, subscribe, do the good stuff, and yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. Bye.
Yo, that was dope. We watched that dope here. Yeah, not facts, especially with the Powerpuff Girls, especially with Optimus. No, it's not especially with Optimus. Sorry, Optimus. It was freedom. It was just freedom. He was just freeing up different shit. That's what you got locked up. But yeah, no, this was a good one. Yeah, the Spider-Man combinations is why. There was a lot going on there. Like, superpower people jumping civilians is it will always be crazy work. But that's the take. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that social media, and I catch y'all next one, fam. Peace.